Hello, this is Andrew Perkins, and this is part 7 in building a blog using Ruby on Rails. In this video, we're going to learn how to edit our posts. Here's our index page, and it displays each individual post. I would like an edit link to appear underneath each post so we can click that and edit that particular post. The URL to access your controller's edit action is posts / and then the ID of the post that you would like to edit /edit, and this would allow us to edit the post with an ID of 1. If we take a look at the third post down here, we can see that it has an ID of 5 down at the bottom left of the screen. If we wanted to edit that post, we would go to posts /5 /edit. So let's add the edit link here first on our index page. We'll switch to our text editor. Under Views, Posts, open up the index view. And here's where we're looping through the posts and displaying that post's information. So after the content, I'll create a new p tag, and I'll open up my ERB tags, and we'll use the link to method to create a link. And the linked text is going to be edit, and we want to link to our post controller's edit action. If you recall from the routing video, the edit action has a named route, and it's called edit post path, and then you just need to pass in the post that you want to edit, and we'll close our ERB tags. Remember, we're getting the post that we want to edit from the local post variable inside of our block where we're looping through the posts. So we now have a link to our edit page. Let's change the edit view real quick. We will create an h1 tag, and we'll say edit post, and now let's verify that the link actually works. So we'll go back to our index, or back to the browser here, and go to our index page, and we can see we have edit links for each post. And if you look at the bottom left of the screen, you can see it's going to posts /4 /edit or posts /5 /edit, and if we click on it, it takes us right to our edit page. So we just need to display the form here to edit the post. We'll switch back to the browser, back to the text editor, and we need to open up our posts controller. And here's our edit action. This is the action that's going to be used to display the form. So the form requires a post object. Just like when we created the form for creating a new post, we had to pass in an empty post object. We don't want to do that this time. We actually want to pass in a post to be edited. So to do that, we need to find the post that we want to edit. So we can create a post instance variable, and we'll set that equal to we're going to use the post model's find method to find a particular post. Do you remember how to find a particular post? We can access the post's ID from the URL using the params hash. If we go back to our browser, we can see that our edit page is passing the ID of the post that we want to edit right up here. So we can grab that post with the params hash and its ID, and this will pre-populate the form with this post's information so that we can edit it. We just need to create that form now. So here's our edit view page. So I'm going to use the form for helper just like before, and we're going to pass in our post object. This is the post that we're going to edit. We also need our block, and then we'll end our block. And now we can use this local f variable to create some form fields to edit the post. So we'll create a p tag, and we will create a label for the title, and then a line break, and then we'll create a text field for the title, and then we can duplicate this. Oops, didn't select it right. There we go. And this one will be for the content. And remember, this is not a text field, the content, it's a text area. And then we just need the submit button. So we'll delete the label since we don't need that, and we'll change this from a text field to a submit button, and the text on the button is going to say edit post, or we can say update post might be a little better. So we can switch back to the browser, And if we refresh this page, we can see our form, and it comes pre-populated with the post's information. We can change its title and the content. If we go back to the index page and we try and edit the first post, we can see that we're now able to change the first post's details instead. So if we click the button, nothing's going to happen, and that's because we haven't changed our edit action. I mean our update action. It doesn't actually change the post yet or update it for us. So let's fix that. We'll switch back to our text editor, and here's the posts controller, and here's our update action. This is the action that the edit form is going to submit to. So we need to find the post that we want to update. We can do that in the exact same way as we did with the edit action. We can use the post model's find method and find the post that we want to update through the params and grab its ID. So that's the post that we're going to update. And now we just need to use the update attributes method and pass into it whatever was submitted from the form. So we can say if post, this is the post that we're updating, and we'll use its update attributes method, and we just pass in the post information from the form using the params hash. Now update attributes, similarly to the save method, is going to return true or false whether or not it was successful. So if it was successful, we can redirect the user to the post path, so we'll take them back to the index page. We'll also give them a flash message, and we'll say your post has been updated. If it was not able to update, we will just re-render the edit page. That way, if there was something wrong when they tried to submit it, it's going to re-display the edit page for them, and they can try to submit it again. So we have everything set up. Our edit and update actions are complete. We have our form, so let's give it a try. We'll go back to the browser, and here's our first post. Let's try changing it. We'll say our first post, and hit update. There we go, we get our flash message saying your post has been updated. We got redirected back to the posts index page, and we can see our post information has changed. So let's change it back. We'll try it out again. First, and first, or let's make that lowercase, and update the post, and it worked. So I hope you found this useful, and thank you for watching.